Hey, what's up guys? It's Correcty Fox and this is Foxshot update number 54. We actually got a couple new builders here. But yeah, let's get started here on this BC group, which is owned by Beck Omar. It also said Waldick has some vehicles. There's actually quite a lot of vehicles. I don't know if there's this many in real life, but I believe he said it's like an asphalt plant. And I don't know how any of this works. We got a concrete or cement mixer. And lots of these excavators. See, he has all sorts of designs. These are, Komatsu, the BC group. And yeah, look at all these very detailed vehicles. Oh, look, it's Lib here. That's a big company. And I think his livery is red and white. So that's why a lot of these vehicles here, they're red and white. So they're putting like asphalt into these conveyor belt or something. I don't know what's going on here. They got all sorts of equipment. And in real life, he told me that his family actually works in like either construction or something with construction and vehicles. And that's his family business, but I don't know. He probably doesn't own like a whole asphalt plant, right? Yeah, here's like the garage area. Got some more vehicles up in here. So yeah, this is definitely standard, Foxshot should be building in. And look, these guys, they're still here in the spawn. And there's this BC group thing. I don't know, is this... Oh, it says like banning Joven? Maybe that means something. And this tower, I guess it drops something perhaps in these slots that go down the asphalt. Yeah, overall, pretty cool. Alright, so next we're going to take a look at Lighton. This is built by Mods and Marcus. I believe Mods is from the Philippines and Marcus is from Singapore. So they're building a British town, guys. They've been always doing this the whole time on the server. But yeah, this is actually a pretty cool new town they're building. I really like how they have like the lettering on top of their roofs. Guess that's something that they did in real life. But first time I think I've seen this on the server. So yeah, you could check out the architecture. Really nice. Ooh, they got like streetcars as well. I don't know when this actually takes place. Is this from... Yeah, probably a long time ago because everything looks like really old. We got Dick's Boots and Shoes depots and all sorts of these shops. Long, really nice. And yeah, they got the overhead electricity lines and like wagons. And then here's like an old style. Well, I don't know. I guess it's contemporary since it's taken place a long time ago, right? In their time, maybe these were like new and fancy, schmancy new buildings. But look at this. They have like the rail line of curves along, and then here's like the warehouse section, and it goes underground like in I think they have this in Los Angeles in GTA 5. And yeah, here is port. Ooh, they got like a ship, a little boat here on the side. I don't know what cargo they're carrying, but here they can unload it into the warehouses. And oh look, there's another. Oh yeah, I think he was building this before I saw, but I didn't know it's like for the town. So yeah, he has this ocean liner. Alright, I'm not an expert at really old ships or even ships in general, except maybe the Navy, but modern Navy. And then over here we got a steam locomotive, and oh look, there's a character there. Guy looks really from the old days. A random sign here, and look, it's a boxcar. And maybe this is like a workshop to work on the engines, or it could be loading. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, look, there's so many people, so many workers here in the same exact uniform. That almost looks like a piano. Oh look, it's a wheelbarrow. Why is it making a noise? Is this like a generator, that's why? Oh, probably yes. Kind of sound effect for some reason. That's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. And there's some horses, so it's kind of like a stable as well. You can see like a carriage there. And yeah, they got white and brown and black horses. And the old, I don't know, Model T or something similar to that. Oh, I seen this is Thomas the Tank Engine. I think it was like Elizabeth. It's like a steam engine tractor truck. That's pretty cool. And oh, they have even more stuff, but looks like they got a lot of pink stuff. So is this like some kind of depot so they can copy and paste whatever, or just temporary? And even more things right over here. Wow, look at all this. All these pallets, very detailed. And what is this? Some kind of double bus or double-decker buses. And here the tram line continues down. Oh, it goes back up here. Wow, this thing is quite massive. Oh, and I almost missed this, but maybe above, is this like swordfish or some kind of... I don't know exactly the error, but I just know swordfish, they're like really popular propeller aircraft. Oh, look, here's a secondary one. Different design, and they're having these little chemtrails to disease the local population. Oh snap, what is this over here? Some kind of army? Oh, this is World War I era, so probably not swordfish. It's definitely something from way back then. Because here are some like Mark V tanks, and yeah, they're going to combat. Why is there a big arrow here? I don't know. Okay, cool. That is a really weird... Why is Daffy on this? Some kind of weird vehicle, like a stretched out Model T or something. And yeah, here's old army trucks, I'm guessing. Oh, it's like a bus actually, where you climb up here in the back. These old school buses, but I can't climb it because there's no space. So it looks like at the top. All right, so next up, we're going to take a look at NS, or Norfolk Southern Abrams Yard, which is a fictional yard built by Railfan 1290, along with some help from HPD and Agon Crescent. Now, this looks a lot better, a lot more rolling stock than the last time I've seen it. I must have added this recently, because I saw this the other day. It wasn't this much. But yeah, you can see all the different rolling stock. Got hoppers, tank cars, center beam flat cars, box cars, gondolas, and yeah, it is a hump yard, so it does have this hump here. And he started to add in this some kind of like a control tower, office building, as well as this little bridge here. It has some hoppers. So yeah, pretty much the way hump yards work is like these freight cars, they go down and they go to each predetermined switch so that they can line up some trains. Yeah, probably the most detailed yard as of recently on Foxshot. Glad he's finally doing that. And yeah, here's like this little engine sand filling station. I did find it interesting. He actually added a railroad slug as well. But in here, and I think he said there's like another one somewhere else in the yard. And I think he just added numbers to the sheds. I don't think I've seen that before, so that might be new. Further down, he does have some fuel tanks. That's pretty good. And nice little radio tower, and there's like a secondary yard to the side of this. Oh wow. That like coal or something? Never mind. It's just an empty gondola train. But yes, a couple of unit trains where they have pretty much same rolling stock. And down there, he actually like curved train a bit. Now for the other side of the rail yard, there is yet another yard. So here is a close-up look at that. And trains with like the exhaust fumes coming out. And yeah, a lot more cars. And here's how the other end looks like. So definitely, he's been putting a lot of work. Now for an update on the spawn. Here is Daffy Sam Lake. He's actually AFK, California. And he actually added the warp room to the spawn, which I wanted for a really long time. So if you come log in the server, go down this hallway. Then you can warp by right-clicking on some signs. And yeah, here is some of the major warps, like Warp Arsenal for the Minecraft Multi-Force Collection. Got cars, got Builder Globe, ships, all sorts of things, train. Then they made like dioramas. Some people, they made their diorama for their own warp, so it's really All sorts of things. Really, the architecture for this building looks really nice. So big props to Daffy for adding, this annex. All right, so let's go over here to Warp Lynmouth. Just go to right click, teleports me here. So what's new in this area? Bedrock says St. James, along this river. That's they have new stuff or something in it. I don't know, to be honest. Looks like someone has a F1 car randomly coming down here. Actually, it looks quite nice. And oh, they got like road names now. Hill Street and Lynn Road. And yeah, here is how the area looks like. That's an interesting effect. It's actually quite smart to add in that, thing that you add in the border of buildings. But yeah, apparently this is more complete. There is definitely a lot of detail. Here's Norfolk Lane 34 and Quay Park. Very nice. And yeah, here is what it looks like along the waterfront. Looks like they're going to add in a lot of these boats in here, although it's still under construction. It's kind of marina maybe. And I feel like this thing is new. I don't think I saw this before, but I really like how they have supports on the sides. This is welcome. Yeah, really cool. Let me see what's on the other side of this. Yeah, oh wow. They're hanging a British flag. It's the Lynmouth Sailing Club. I feel like, yeah, definitely that should be new. And maybe this area as well. I don't remember seeing this before. All right, so Warp Ablington. This is yet another British town and actually has a warp now. And it's built by Scurvyport. He just said, look at the pub in Ablington. So I don't know where the pub is, so let's try to find it. Look at that. British Railways, is that what it's called? I don't know. Let's walk down the street. Yeah, they have a couple cars. Here's the local police. The Policia. And look at their garbage truck. They're actually quite big. Do the Brits have really large garbage trucks? Even though the streets are kind of small in terms of American standards. Look at this. Is there like a picnic or something on the river? The Creek. Savory and Sweet Crepes. Established 2007. Pretty nice. Oh, Peter Griffin and Brian got like a little soccer field and a swing set. That's an interesting way to build a swing set. It's very button and lever heavy. And let's see the other side. Here's some more buildings. And I'm still trying to find the pub. There's something flying in the sky. Let's see what it is. Okay, it's just a random car. This is very unrealistic, sir. It's the Royal Mail Force. I'm gonna have to like shoot that down. And there is a random flying bus and a train. Guys, stop flying trains. So Scurvyport, if you're watching this video, literally rule 9 is no flying trains. So stop doing this, man. But anyways, let's try to keep finding where the pub is. One of these buildings, not quite sure what a pub really looks like. Looks like a nice back street here though. And there's like some canal, like gates opening up. It's like the Panama Canal. And then the other side, they have a nice, railroad crossing with like these lights like that. Actually a pretty smart design how they had like the red and white stripes on the outside part. Yeah, here's the front of the station with some locomotives. And I guess a signal box. I don't know. Ablington. Well, I did find the post office here. Oh wow, they have one of those red letter boxes. Or is it the telephone booth? I don't know. I think it's the telephone booth. Alright guys, so I've been trying to find this pub of his. Yeah, I don't think I can even find it. Maybe we'll see it in the next update. Alright, and then here is a town called Newcastle by Electra Wolf, who's from Australia. Now, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be Australian or British, because Newcastle, they can kind of be both. Let's see if there's any clues. I have a feeling it might be Australia, because look at this truck. I don't think the British use this truck. So yeah, here is a flash floods. And yeah, it's kind of old school actually, a bit retro with these old school cars and buildings. And yeah, it looks really nice actually. And it is the first time I think I've seen this. Here he has some steam locomotives chuffing along, pulling a train out of a station, I suppose. Or maybe no, it's going the other way. It's actually coupling or uncoupling to a train. Yeah, I don't think they would just leave a train here, would they? Yeah, I don't know how steam locomotives work. But look, there is a diesel. This is 100% Newcastle, Australia. Very nice, actually. Like, damn, you guys have been building a lot of stuff in the past few months. There's like a water refilling station here. And I like how this part curves. And he also kept it like very compact, but condensedly detailed. So like all the details crammed. It's not like a sprawling metropolis, but it is very realistic and pretty well done for a diorama. A nice little timepiece as well. Beautiful station. Let's see. Let's actually go on the platform and see what that's like if I can go here. So yeah, here's what it looks like on the platform. You can board the Australian Express train. Yeah, this train's quite long, many cars. And here's how it looks like on the end. Look, it's Caltex, some kind of petrol station or refueling. And there's like a little car shop as well. So, ooh, does have an interior. And then here to the side, there's some kind of like a clock tower, maybe like a church or some big government institution. Nothing inside it though. Yeah, overall pretty nice. Then here is a church by Bedrock. And yeah, really nice art style. See all these crosses right there. That's a interesting way to build a cross. Like the weathering effect. It's interesting how he did like the kind of pillar designs, all different blocks. Kind of see in between. And he also made this Bath Green Park, so it's kind of a railway station. Inside here is what the platform looks like. Very large. And yeah, he's using like all sorts of blocks for the platform. I don't know about that. Maybe it's like litter or something. Why is it so colorful? Then here's like the local store, maybe a newspaper stand. There's like a single locomotive here. And here's the outside of the station. He's also building another church. He's called this Gross Munster. So that kind of sounds German. Maybe it's like big church or something. But it's actually part of another project where Quill and a whole bunch of builders like building Switzerland for some reason. So yeah, here is what the street, looks like right now. And they have like a light rail tram system. And this is not yet in the main world, but hopefully soon. Then here's the train station. So let's go inside here. Very grand inside. An escalator going down here. So it definitely feels like a real train station. It must take a pain to like walk all these steps. They can go up to the platform level. And here we have a couple of different trains here. So I don't remember the actual name of this, but they're just like the Pendolino. I know that one. Maybe this is like a Stadler Flirt, but I'm not 100% sure. Then maybe this is like a Trex. And yeah, it's some kind of double-decker passage train. I don't know who made everything, but yeah, thanks to our builders here on Foxshot. All right, so here is Clacton. This is built by a Swedish guy. He's a new builder called Botman. Yet another British town. So kind of crazy how much British towns we have on Foxshot now. Although half of them, they're not in the main world. So this is what he's been building. A couple of these buildings, but yeah. The city is very much under the works, and hopefully he's going to keep working on it. It's the info center, so let's see if there's any info here. Here is the man himself, Botman. Well, its head at least. And oh, wow, what is this weird floor? Is this like you can fall into the holes? Oh, I never seen that before. Cauldrons, and he somehow put snow in there. Embankment Street, what a name is that? Tesco, like some kind of supermarket in the UK. Yeah, that's how the street looks like so far. And above he has this flying thing with a random fire engine, I suppose. All right, and then here is Cool Penguin Gaming YouTube area in Warp Train. That's like one of the longest usernames. Just shorten it, just Cool Penguin. Yeah, here's a look at his trains. He has a couple trams back over here, light rail, along with, GWR perhaps. Oh look, he has signs on the side to say what it is. So this is a BR class 43. Kind of looks like an Intercity 125. And yeah, here are all of his trains he's been building. Lots and lots of them. And look at this. This is like 1.5 to 1 scale, just 4 blocks wide. So yeah, that's actually possible now. He got the class 66 for EWS. And here's a class 55 Delic. And yeah, here's another train. And Cool Penguin, he is also from the UK. I feel like this update is 90% British stuff, to be honest. We should change our server to Foxshot British server. And the British, they do have a lot of trains. I mean, I think they invented first trains as well. Yeah, he has like all like the classes. But again, the British, they do have hundreds of classes. So if you guys want to check out these trains for yourself, come on to Foxshot. We're open Java and Bedrock and go to Warp Train. And apparently he's also been making some vehicles here. Like a Ferrari, Mercedes, hybrid F1 cars. I'm not really into F1, so I don't know about these. But yeah, he's been building. Oh yeah, I think I've seen this one in like Lynmouth or something. This truck. Euro Truck Simulator. This is a MAN Euro 5. And yeah, here's some kind of design. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. Or a light rail overhead line. And apparently he also has some sets over here. Kind of a train station. And then there's also this F1 racetrack with a lot of texture in the gravel or whatever they call it, the road. It's like water puddles. There also is this London Underground exposed. Like, is this supposed to be the top exposed? This is the Circle Line via Edgware Road. Maybe you guys might recognize it. It's actually pretty big, so maybe it's 1.8 to 1 scale. I don't know. You also have this highway. It's built by Quill, who is German, and this is the NDH, which is the Nordhaven airport, which is Warp Airport, built by Mikado. So here's a plane going on a taxiway over the highway. And Mikado, he's Dutch, so yeah, pretty cool that we have an actual highway here on Foxshot, and it looks to be some letters. So yeah, I can really go fast on this. Wow, it's the Autobahn. And there's also a railway tunnel here, so it links up to the airport as well. So you can also take the train here, and probably all this is going to be electrified. So once we get outside of the tunnel, yeah, the highway actually runs kind of alongside it, but like not quite. You can see it kind of waving, curving, which is a lot more realistic and a lot cooler, kind of branches out. And yeah, Quill did a pretty good job making these highways. And let's go over here. And this road here, it actually goes to Nordhaven in the north. That's why it's called Northaven. And this part incomplete, I guess, but it goes all the way up. And here's the other aspect of the highway. Really cool design, having this all laid out. It's a massive project. Then it goes up to this part, which is kind of like a, I don't know, what do you call this, a viaduct or something. Next up we have Not Loves. He's, I think, a relatively new builder as well, from the Netherlands. So he always calls me Meneer Vos. This is Mr. Fox. And yeah, here's what it looks like. You got a Christmas tree already celebrating Christmas. And in this area, got a couple of these vehicles here, like the Ram 1500. So I guess American car. And these, they have a lot. He really likes these snowball for the headlights. Oh, that's an interesting effect for the taillights as well. That looks pretty nice, actually. And yeah, a lot of Ram trucks for some reason. Why does he like Ram so much? And then here, I guess, some road construction, stuff like that. Little box truck. And then we got some European MAN chassis cabins, so MAN trucks. Bunch of them there. Little van side, and oh, look, here he is. And this is also Scurvyport, that British builder. There's the police van, and on the other side is HPD, who is from the US, and he really, really likes fire engines and fire trucks. So apparently he's open to suggestions. He's always asking, for things to build, for fire things, but oh, he has buses as well. Double-decker bus, a school bus, which is a Bluebird Vision. This my bus. And then he has this gigantic, robot mecha thing, and a ladder truck, I think. And some other apparatuses. And let me look at the actual fire section of it. So yeah, he's been building a lot of these, fire trucks and fire engines, even like Russian ones, like the Kamaz and Ural, which I found surprising. So yeah, we got the aerial ladder, got Finland, so maybe he's trying to do like all the countries. Got Polish fire truck, a Renault, which I think is a French company. And here it looks like, this honestly looks like an MRAP to me. But yeah, heavy duty stuff. And then there's some more trucks here in the back. Ooh, look, you got a Ukrainian one as well. Kras. Built this for Sage, who's a trainee on the server, but he visits a lot. And yeah, nice fire trucks. All right, next up we have Beaconsfield Depot in the 70s, Kimberley, South Africa. This is by Formula Steak, who is from Australia, but apparently is baking something from South Africa. That's interesting. Take a look at that. Steam engines and also diesels. I don't know much about South African trains. I just know this one train is called like the Red Devil because I played Railroad Tycoon 3 and that was one of the trains they had. But yeah, a lot of steam engines here. And these, I guess, pipes going across here. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is exactly for. Let me know in the comments if you do. Or if you're the builder themselves. Formula Steak, what the heck is this? But it's like some kind of depot, I'm guessing. Is this like a air roof or something? Yeah, it's like it's not a solid building, so it's almost like scaffolding. And there are his trains. He has them on the side. Oh, I think this one is the Red Devil. It has to be, I mean, South African, like the red train, that's steam, that's the Red Devil. Oh, and then back over here, there is some kind of like I feel like this like iron ore or something like that. This looks very familiar. All right, and then here is Astorvox, German aircraft. He's from Germany, and he's been building, you know, a lot of these old aircraft, I guess. But, you know, we reviewed them before, I think, so I don't know what exactly is new. It looks like the Nazis, they became gay or something, because they have the pride flag. I guess he's just doing that to censor the swastika. Because I think that's not legal in Germany, but I don't know for fictional stuff. And yeah, here are some of his aircraft he's been building, and there's actually quite a lot of them. So, of course, I can't go over everything individually. So I guess I'll just fly around because I definitely seen some of these before, but maybe they're new. I can't tell. This is like a big seaplane, float plane, and you know, all sorts of bombers, cargo aircraft. This thing looks really interesting. What is HE-219? I've never heard of that aircraft. I do know this one though. I think I've seen it in a museum, or at least this one. Yeah, he's been building a ton of these. And look at the helicopter. This one looks really frail looking. FA-223. Is this like a prototype or something? Because I don't remember helicopters in World War II. Maybe there were like concept plans or fictional, I don't know. And look at these jets. These ones, they look kind of familiar. And then in the back he has these aircraft. Like, I think I've seen this before, so I don't want to rehash the same things, but again, I'm not sure. Alright, and then the back he has some modern aircraft. Eurofighter Typhoon, or no, it's a prototype. 1995 German prototype. And I guess that looks a lot like a Tornado. This one's like a MiG-23 or something. Yep, 1980. Apparently Germany had that, maybe West Germany. And yeah, all sorts of aircraft. And in the back, there's a couple more, maybe like a MiG or something. No, this is a G91. I never heard of that. I think this one has to be a MiG, yeah. MiG-21 USSR. Oh, it's not German actually. Or maybe it is Germany and then it's just built in the USSR. I don't know. And we also got this Airbus A400M, I think, the Atlas. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting design for the propellers. Like, I never seen anyone build a propeller like this before. That's quite a unique design. Oh, I get it. He wants to make it like double blades. So there's one blade here, one blade here. I don't know if that's how it is in real life. So that's pretty much it for Foxshot update number 54. Honestly, there was a lot of things that I did not even know was going on in my server. And if you want to become a builder, you can come on and do a trial. And also we have a new application process. So if you're like an experienced builder and have a profile and all that, you can submit that on our Discord without having to do a trial. You just submit your work. For more information on that, check out our Discord. Or if you just want to take the standard trial, you know, once you log in, make sure you read all of these rules over here. And if you guys just want to visit stuff, you can come on the warp room, and then here are some recommended warps you can go visit. Just, you know, right click the sign and then it'll pretty much take you there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, subscribe for more. And anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.